both in Ho in the Volta region. What about the abattoir? These are the questions the people of the Volta region keep asking. My name is Israel Abuchivia on Swiss 93.7 FM.
Thank you. No. Oh, fantastic. Ezra will be joining us for the news review, which comes up in just a moment. But first, let's learn how to say. Before we get to that, thanks to Duraplast. Where Duraplast goes, water flows. They are the ones who brought us the inspirational song, and that was quite inspirational. I saw Benis moving to the beat there. Now, the First National Bank mobile app embraces the future of help, helping people to help themselves. Managing your financial life has never been this easy, with the ability to transact, protect, and communicate all in one place. The First National Bank mobile app will make it easier than ever to bank on the go, right from your mobile device. So you can increase or decrease your card limit, you can manage your account transaction limit, you can reset your PIN and get PIN information. You can make instant payments to other banks. You can locate the nearest First National Bank ATM with their augmented reality tool. It is so cool. Check it out. And, of course, you can get real-time transaction information with the in-contact service. And you can authorize transactions on your app if you're a business or corporate account holder. So save time and bank on the go with the First National Bank mobile app. Download it today from the Google Play Store or the iStore. And it takes a bank that does more to help your family. So, who is helping yours? First National Bank. How can we help you? Well, I'll tell you one of the ways in which we can help you. It's by helping you to say it right.
Something must be done.
You say either. I say either. You say.
You know, I just noticed that I'm about to run out of business cards. I'll have to request some more. Now, many people would have said, request for some more. There's really no need to add for when you use request in this context. That is because request in this context means to ask for. So you see, the word for is already included in the definition of request, and there is no need to repeat it after the word. The same rule applies for the word solicit. The word solicit means to ask for or to try to obtain something. Now, you wouldn't say obtain for, would you? And I'm sure you wouldn't say ask for either. That is why you do not solicit for funds. You simply solicit funds. And that's how you say it right. Hey, Bobo. All right, then. So it's 6:39, and good morning to you both.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Look, I'm excited because all the way from Swiss FM in the Volta region, here is Isaac Abochivia. Isaac, where's hello?
Yo, Madon.
It's great to have you on the show, Isaac. Thank you for making the time. Israel, sorry, not Isaac.
Thank you so much, Kojo. You know, Isaac and Israel could rhyme the same way.
You see, they are kind of citizens of the same place. All right, so
I tell you,
Israel, tell me about what people are discussing in the Volta region today. What issues matter to them?
Thank you so much, Kojo, and good morning to our listeners. Everybody is happy, and I can assure you, people started telling me since yesterday that they had a good sleep after the launch of NDC's manifesto. And that is the story all over. So I've been asking them why. They told me this is much awaited manifesto that they've been waiting for to know the truth, and the manifesto, whatever the content was, has given them hope. So they've been having good sleeps all this while, though some of them are still hungry, some of them don't have money in their pocket, but they're happy. That's what they've been telling
That's
me.
what matters, right? As long as people are getting good sleep. Okay, well, let's get started. Let's start with the headlines.
Yes, let's start with the headlines, and let's start with politics, Kojo, because the Chronicle for this morning says...
I'm going to halt you for a moment. I've done that thing again. First of all...
You've done your thing
I've done
again.
my thing again, okay.
Okay.
Later I'll be giving you your Arrive Alive tip for the day, and the campaign is brought to you by Toyota Ghana Company Limited. It's Toyota Superior Quality and Logistics Movers. So Toyota is doing amazing things with a brand new Toyota Aja. It's a 1-liter car. Okay, best described as agile, roomy, and stylish. So very, very economical. And look, it's a game changer. Toyota is offering it to you with a special early bird price. In addition to that special price, you also get free fuel or 1 year or 20,000 kilometers of free service. Of course, you can buy on credit, working with their finance partners. So drive a Toyota made for Ghana with a manufacturer's warranty of 3 years or 100,000 kilometers, whichever comes first, from Toyota Ghana. Visit any of their branches in Accra, Tema, Kumasi, Takwa, or Takrade, or call them on 0302-910-204 to enjoy these great deals. Remember, this offer is valid while stock lasts. Toyota Ghana Company Limited is proud to be associated with Joy FM, and Joy News' Arrive Alive safety tips on the Super Morning Show. Toyota, superior quality. Now, the news review comes to you by the kindness of First Atlantic Bank, refreshingly different, and Enterprise Life. No matter the season, Enterprise Life is here to give you solutions that guarantee you the best advantage in life. So go on, live your life and dream big with Enterprise, your advantage. Okay, headlines.
Okay, so it's the Chronicle, and we're starting off with politics that says Mahama's promises are not credible. That's according to Kojo Apon Nkrumah, and still staying with issues concerning politics because NDC promises more tax cuts. And then this Daily Statesman says Akufo-Addo magic will inspire ECOWAS. Minister says regional honor is a vote of confidence in his leadership. Dr. Bawumia shakes Mahama's hometown. And then the Finder, still, with politics, says Mahama has a record of not fulfilling manifesto promises upon Nkrumah. 4 more already assured, as Senate Chief tells Akufo-Addo, and Dr. Bawumia receives rousing welcome at Mahama's hometown.
The New Crusading Guide is the season of politics, so you expect more of that. Ripples of NDC People's Manifesto. Mahama can't be trusted, says NPP in Shaso parliamentary candidate. That Stephen Amwa, he's a master of both, Kujo, and he's been basically defending his claim by saying that the president has a certain track record, and that alone should be the caution for Ghanaians. And Akufo-Addo is a promise-keeping president that Achim Kwabeng chiefs, and 4 more years for Akufo-Addo assured. Sini is chief. NDC manifesto promise is not credible. That's according to Kojo Apon Nkrumah. And that'll be it for politics with the papers that I have.
Israel.
Oh wait, I missed this one. Nana Opoku Adjuman lacks integrity to be sincere leader. That's coming from Mr. Martin Amidu and V. Bawumia shakes Mahama's hometown bully, as we've heard from the other papers.
All right, Israel.
Yeah, Kujo, at the front page of the Daily Guide newspaper, still on politics, 2020 manifesto war. MPP accuses NDC of copy. There's a copy issue here, so MPP is accusing NDC of copying their manifesto. And at the front page of Daily Guide newspaper as well, we have dangerous rubber transferred to Tema. And also, Rawlings missing at NDC manifesto. MPP salutes Nana over ECOWAS post. We also have Bawumia makes Lipa smile. So these are some of the stories at the front page of Daily Guide. Kojo.
Thank you, Israel.
Right, so let's get into Ejapa. Some stories in relation to Ejapa. And the Daily Statesman says Ejapa is Ghana's post-COVID-19 trump card to economic recovery. And that is according to the CEO of the National Blue Ocean Strategy Institute. And, the CEO has predicted that the decision by the Ghanaian government to invest its mineral royalties on the Ghana London Stock Exchange could be the trump card to saving the country from its economic woes post the novel COVID-19 pandemic.
Right.
Talking about COVID, the Ghanaian Times has fight against COVID-19. Government praises frontline workers, others for commitment, sacrifices towards conquering disease. And Ghana records 143 new COVID-19 cases. Active cases dropped from 856 to 831. And we now have the death toll at 283.
Israel?
Well, with other stories in the Daily Guide newspaper, we have a hat get new bag, and also PSG slams FFF over Mbappe's COVID-19 test, and Greenwood begs inviting women to team hotel. We also have Rambo gets real estate support. So these are some of the other stories in the Daily Guide newspaper. Could you?
Right, so let's get into other stories and of particular relevance to us here because of our Joy Peace campaign. The Daily Graphic says, disband vigilante groups, Peace Council urges political parties. That's interesting. We'll get a bit of details into that. And 531,705 candidates write BEC on Monday. When did I write my BEC? Okay, more than 20 years ago. HIV fund to operationalized end of year. President commended for social interventions, and the finder says largest share processor in Africa opens in Ghana, and Central Regional Best Cocoa Farmer declares support for President Akufo-Addo. The Chronicle says pirates intensify activities in Ghanaian waters. 2 Koreans kidnapped.
On the back page of the Ghanaian Times, Tripoli district cut off from rest of northeast due to flooding. We brought you that story on the 6 a.m. news here on Joy 99.7 FM. And Kojo, there, NADMO is saying that we should expect more devastation because the rains are still coming and they're not sure when this will end, and so we're just asking all of you to stay safe. There was also a weather warning. There will be a storm in some parts of the northern part of the country, so please stay safe if you live there. Now, other stories. Baumia hands over house to 82-year-old abandoned cured leper, guys, and this story is exciting for us because our very own Seth Kwame Boateng told the story of this woman, and now she has a home of her own, and she was super excited to see the vice president. I think we can all pick a cue from the vice president, how he's very comfortable around cured lepers, in ending the stigma against them. He is so comfortable. It's such a good example to follow.
I had a tear in my eye watching it, not just because of the compassion of the vice president, but the tenacity of Seth Kwame Boateng in bringing this story to the fore. And that's the thing he does so well, focusing on stories that change lives, and I was so impressed, as always with Seth.
So that story is on the front page of the BNF. The other stories, the nuclear energy to power nation's base load by 2030 to cut down energy costs and guarantee constant supply. And the Private Enterprise Federation pushes for enhancement of business climate. Equities bonds on bearish run in August. That's according to the Ghana Stock Exchange.
Okay, shall we do the online review? It's brought to you. Have you got another headline there? Okay, Toyota.
They sponsor us for Arrival Live,
Absolutely.
and they've opened a northern sector showroom, and so there you have it on the back page of the BNF. You can pick up all the details of that story.
Congratulations to our friends at Toyota.
Yeah.
We know that you had the Toyota RAV4 to test drive, and you came teasing Enimwa and I that Enimwa and me that I'm going to be driving this. It's okay. The next day they came for the thing. Then we were
Toyota has shown me my level. All right, online review is brought to you by Zenith Bank in your best interest and Goyle Good Energy. Now, going cashless has never been this convenient and exciting thanks to Goyle. So you can now use the GH Link card on Goyle point-of-sale machines to buy fuel or lubricants from any of their over 400 stations across the country. It's brilliant because every time you buy fuel, it's recorded automatically on your monthly bank statement so that you can track and manage your expenses. So go cashless, protect yourself, and stick to all the COVID-19 protocols in these times. Goyle Good Energy. Goyle Yanara Yenzi. Now, if you're an eSwitch card or GH Link card holder, why carry 2 cards when you can have one? The Zenith EasyPay GH Dual card gives you the eSwitch and GH Link card in one. The Zenith EasyPay GH Dual card is issued instantly, it's fully activated, and it's ready to use on any ATM or point of sale, displaying the GH Link logo within Ghana. Apply for your Zenith EasyPay GH Dual card at any Zenith Bank branch today and experience true convenience. Zenith EasyPay GH Dual card, the power of 2 in 1. Zenith Bank in your best interest. Now let's have a look at what's happening on myjoyonline.com. This morning, CSOs accuse government of massaging gold royalty figures to justify a Japa deal. And we didn't set out to give one region more prominence over the others, and that's Ofosu Kwachi's defense of NDC's 2020 manifesto. Let's look at citynewsroom.com. Mahama's critique of One Village, One Dam initiative unfortunate. That's Gideon Boakon speaking. And NPP at sea, not aware of real aspirations of Ghanaians. That's Sam George on that one. Finally, something from BBC Africa. And this one says, polls open in Tigray in test for Ethiopia's unity. They're voting in Ethiopia this morning. There you go.
Right, so let's get into the details, and it's important we start with a daily graphic, also because of our own campaign, the Joy Peace campaign, because it says disband vigilante groups. Peace Council urges political parties, and the National Peace Council has called on political parties to strictly adhere to the roadmap adopted to help eradicate political vigilantism from the country. Now, a member of the governing board of the National Peace Council, that's Apostle Kwadwo Opokunyina, advised political parties that were still engaging the service of vigilantes to disband them before the December 7 election. There's a quote that says, "We use this opportunity to call on all political parties which are still harboring any vigilante groups or their remnants after the ban, through the passage of the vigilantism and other related offenses, to take immediate steps to complete the disbandment process before December 7.
We've got just about 3 months to the
Yes,
election,
just about 3 months.
After the IASO Westbrook on by-election violence and processes that followed, it appeared that we were going to do this quite speedily. It's quite disappointing that at this time, 3 months of the elections, we're still talking about disbanding vigilante groups. But let me just bring you some other stories that we're not able to do from the front page of the papers. The Ghanaian Times says polio vaccination of children takes off in 8 regions tomorrow. So this is for children below the ages of 5. So if you're a mother or a father, just be aware of this. Also, front page of the New Crusading Guide, GIMPA on brink of collapse. That's the question, as enrollment falls over lack of space to build hostel facilities. And Kojo, this is interesting. Lawless Best Farmer diverts Ghana Water Company Limited treated water to fill farm dams.
EA. Oh.
Yeah.
And this is an award-winning farmer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, some will, Charlie. This is embarrassing, right? I'm wondering, Israel, especially on the issue of vigilante groups. Is there concern in the voter region, bearing in mind the two biggest political parties are yet to disband any vigilante groups?
Yes, that is an interesting issue where in the voter region, they are not taking it for granted. What it means is that the Votarians continue to say that they are peace-loving people, so they wouldn't be ready to entertain issues like that. So all that they've been calling for is for government to, work the talk by doing what is necessary, because the chiefs in the voter region are also saying that they are not ready for such actions. That is why they are also going to do everything possible, to let peace prevail before, during, and after elections. And what is more important is that they are also saying that they will help their citizens to keep the peace as well. So with the issues of vigilantism, voter region, they are saying that all that they are calling for is peace, and they are not ready to entertain such activities in the voter region before, during, and after elections.
That's good to know. Right, well, it's time for us to go for the BBC. Israel, thank you so much for being with us on today's edition of the News Review. God bless you, and our love to everybody in the voter region.
Thank you so much, Kojo.
The same thing I also said. All right, BBC.